Happy Friday, and I do mean happy Friday. This message today is for anyone that needs some spiritual uplifting if you've lost a loved one. So I'm going to share something that happened to me and my brother when my mom passed away. So shortly after my mother passed away, my brother went home to resume his normal life, and he was in his garage area going to play some music and felt something that made him turn around. And when he turned around, he saw this moth on the wall. And he was about to kill the moth, but the person that was with him said, "No, don't kill that. That's a death moth. That moth comes to see you when either someone is passing away or just passed away to come say goodbye." So he didn't kill the moth. He shared that information with me. And I laughed because, my mom always talked about how many bags I carry. And so while I was still in her place trying to wrap up things and had a million bags still in the place. So I said to my brother, well, she not gonna come to me no time soon because I still got a million bags in the apartment. And we laughed. Well, maybe 2 weeks after that, when I finally got the apartment cleaned up and everything was situated, and I moved to the hotel and went to work the next day, and when I got in my office, what was sitting on my wall but the same moth that was at my brother's house. And I was like, oh my gosh, mommy came to me. And so I took a picture and sent it to him. And he said, sis, just tell her, you love her and that we okay. So before she stayed on the wall all day long at my job. I had students that I was working with, well, I should say employees that I was teaching, nursing students. And I shared with them about the moth. So all day we were watching this moth on the wall that did not leave. And by the time 5 o'clock came, end of the day, that moth was still there. And so I was leaving, turned off the light, and I remember what my brother said. So I came back into my office, and I locked the door because I didn't want nobody to think I was talking to the wall. So I said what I needed to say to her, and then I left. The next day when I came back to work, she was gone. The moth was gone. Mommy was gone. And I was like, wow. And where my office was situated, was like, how did she even get in here? It was crazy. So anyway, for a couple weeks after that, when I went to the hotel, that moth would be on the wall. And, I just was like, okay, she knows we're having a hard time, and she's just coming to let us know that she's still here with us. And so when I finally came back here to Florida, to resume my life, I was out on a date one night, and I was sharing this moth story with the gentleman. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. We were standing outside because we had been bowling and playing pool. So it was 1 o'clock in the morning. And you're not going to believe what came flittering out. A moth. So he says, so that means your mom know who I am? I say, yup. And don't play because she's no Jew. Well, needless to say, so funny, that guy just vanished. All of a sudden, he just didn't come around no more. So I said, don't anybody know my mother? Don't play, right? So it's just, you just never know how your loved one is still showing up and being there to see what you're going through. Which brings me to today, March the 21st, 2025. Some people will know what that date is, and some people won't. I'm not going to get in what the date is, but it's a significant date for me. And so my mother knew today was going to be a hard day for me. When I came out my front door, what was sitting on my front door, on my screen? A beautiful Afrocentric moth. I mean, just first, because if anybody know, they know I'm scared of bugs. Yeah, I live in Florida and I'm scared of bugs. But first I was like, is that a cockroach? Well, we call them palmettos down here. And then I was like, no. And then when I scooted out the door and got closer, I realized It was a moth. This moth looks Afrocentric. I'm gonna show you guys soon because it's still in the door. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's here. She is letting me know, I'm here with you, daughter, today. I'm here with you, daughter. I got you today. And so I'm looking rough because I was on my way out to walk, and it just stunned me for a minute. And I stood here and I called a friend and I cried a little bit. And I was like, but I'm going to go for my walk because I know my mother is here with me today. She's here. She knows what's going on, and she still got me. And so I'm just saying this to anybody that has lost a loved one and you're not sure if that person is still there. They are there. You just got to look for the signs. Actually, it's a book called Signs that I read, which was awesome. So if you're a person that's struggling with a loved one and just want to know, are they there with me? No, they're there. You just got to pay attention. So let me show y'all. I'm gonna show you them off because she's still here. She is right here. Let me see if y'all can see her. Hopefully y'all can see her. But she's still there. So, just be encouraged. Know that your loved one is still with you, looking out over you. So, I just feel blessed today. Tearful, but blessed. Have a blessed day.